You ready? Step inside. All the way. Exhale. Exhale. All the way. No hesitation. Sit down. Exhale. Exhale. Breathe out. Breathe out.
Wow, happy Monday and welcome to this week's Croc vlog. Chilling here on the cats, there's Baxter, not on the cats, with the cats. There's Pickles. I'm in a brand new tracksuit from Under Armour, and what I've just actually spent the last 2 hours doing is throwing out loads of old clothes as I received a massive delivery from Under Armour in the latest campaign. It's painful to get rid of amazing clothes that I've barely worn much of, but what I'm going to do is give it to lots of friends and lots of people around me so I can still see it being worn. And I am humongously grateful because I remember when I had hardly any nice clothes and now I have too much, and Sarah says, you got too much clothes in the wardrobes. So it does feel kind of stressful, but I love wearing nice new clothes. Anyway, today is going to be a busy day of catching up with lots of stuff. This week I'm very hopeful that I get lots done because the last 2 weeks have been absolutely crazy. So this is a bit of a catch-up week, training hard, eating well, and I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell. Today is going to be like a circuit type cardio conditioning workout because I have one weights workout left of the entire Gym Fit 2 12-week program. Yesterday I had quite a big leg day. So today I'm just doing a bit of everything cardio, and tomorrow I'm going to finish Gym Fit 2, so let's get in there. So that workout that I just did was a CrossFit WOD called Chelsea, which is every minute on the minute, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups and 15 squats, and it is very, very hard. And I recommend anybody giving it a go, and you can adjust the numbers if you want because it's really humbling. It's just your body weight, but it gets really, really hard. I just about managed to do it, but I skipped 1 minute in the middle to have a little rest and then carry on. I think EMOM's an incredible way to train because it increases that intensity, decreases the rest, and keeps you working and moving. Anyway, off to Clapham Junction now. Popped into Clapham because I'm in Holland & Barrett to help Reflex out because their XFT range has just landed in loads of Holland & Barretts all over the UK. So I've come here just to help out and put it all over Instagram. This morning has been a good morning. Nice, good quality sleep. Then I went out and did my normal walk route, but running instead. Felt good to run and test these legs. And then I came home, did a little massage and stretch, been working for a little bit, and now it's time to show you my breakfast, which is this big smoothie, which has so much goodness in it. So starting with cashew milk, and then we have these, what is it? An organic greens blends. So especially if you can't get much greens in your day, and even if you do, this is a great way to hide it in a smoothie and you don't know you're having it. So that's got so much goodness in there, as well as some flaxseed, almond, Brazil nut, walnut and coenzyme Q10 mix here. Again, it just disappears in there and you don't even taste it. So I've got 10 grams of that. And then lupin flakes. Have you ever heard of lupin flakes? Have a little look. You don't really have it raw, you have it blended or cooked. And it's really high in protein and really high in fiber and low in calories. And then of course we got some almond butter in there, some oats, and of course some protein powder. Let's give it a taste test. Oh, and don't forget the frozen blueberries to cool it down and give it some sweetness. Okay, so now the taste test. That's nice, that's good, that is sweet. And like I said, it's got so much goodness in there and you can barely even taste it. Exciting day today. It is the final session of Gym Fit 2, session 58, final session of this 12-week plan. It's a full body workout. Here we go.
Shaking, so shy.
morning, it is Wednesday, and I am so sore still from that EMOM workout that I did. Chest, legs, groin, shoulders, back. It shows how out of condition I am to do that Chelsea workout and be sore for so many days afterwards. But it was good because I'm making great progress. I feel like I'm making awesome progress physically because I'm holding on / building muscle while starting to get the leanness back in my entire body, and my weight is now at 77.5, 6-ish. It was 77.6 a minute ago before I recorded, which is awesome. It's so good to be back into the 77s. So I'm going to continue building muscle, eating about 2,500 calories a day. Boom, it's feeling good. Okay, so today was the final Wednesday morning acting workshop, and I feel like my experience and confidence has really grown, and I feel like things are starting to click, but a long way to go. And this is Claudia.
Hello there.
She's going to be an absolute actress. She's going to be in Hollywood before I am.
I'm learning from the best. He's so good in camera, as you can see.
No, well, on camera yes, but not acting. It's very, very different. So extremely busy day, bouncing from meeting to meeting. Got a couple of cool opportunities I'm going to tell you a bit more about. But right now we're on Oxford Street with my buddies, Craig and Louis. First time you're meeting them. I call them friends before my talent management because they're really my friends, but they are also from my talent management. We're outside Sports Direct because the big Under Armour campaign has gone live on the big TV screen. Not only on all nationwide Sports Direct in photos, but also on the big TV screen here. I'll show you. That's me. That's me. Yes, look at that team. Sarah just said that she should have filmed me change, which is correct because we're in a black cab and I've been so busy that I've only just got changed, even though I should have got changed earlier. We're late for a screening of a film. It's been crazy this afternoon. We're late because we didn't plan correctly to meet each other, so she was trying to look for me on a tube, I was trying to look further for a tube. No Wi-Fi, no internet. We've managed to get halfway to the location and we're in a tube. We're gonna have to walk into a screening whilst it's already started, but it's looking like a fun night ahead, watching a film called Aeronauts, and then hopefully a dinner experience after that as well. Okay, the film was great, but the night does not end there. We're in like a retro bus. Sarah, why are you hiding? Hey, Chris, why are you hiding? All these people who don't want to be famous on my vlog. Anyway, quick little trip. He's still down there, hopefully going to dinner now. Where are we going next? Good morning. It's Thursday morning, bedhead. I rarely film this part of the day, but just sipping on my coffee. Gonna go for a run today in a minute. Yesterday was freaking crazy. My God, I didn't even have time to do anything yesterday, but I remember the days where I went to London and I didn't have enough to do. So the days that I go to London, I jam-pack full of stuff to do. My food though was absolutely terrible. I had a really good smoothie here in the morning, and then I didn't eat anything all the way through the acting, all the way through the meetings, had an apple and then a protein bar, and then I had the dinner at that event last night, and then some chocolate bars on the way home on the train. So it was absolutely terrible. If you're looking for a physique and to build muscle, that is not what you do. So I'm gonna have to just wipe the slate clean. That was just a horrific day. And maybe the value to you here is that building a physique and on your fitness journey, whatever that might be, it's not about being perfect, because there are days which are far from perfect. It's about waking up the next day and starting again. It's about the consistency over a long period of time rather than every individual single perfect day, because somebody with that perfect mindset would have had yesterday, realized that they weren't perfect, and they would have fallen off the track and then would have struggled to get back on it, and that's not what it's about. So keep that in mind. The meetings that I wanted to tell you about was, number one, Impact Marathons is a charity organization that take originally runners, or invite runners and the runner community to communities around the world. They've been to various places, and they've invited me to Jordan to help the communities in building something, digging something, and then do a celebratory run, maybe a marathon at the end. And it's a small trip in December, but then the real trip in June to invite you guys and everybody to come and do some work in the community, do some incredible help, and then do a marathon or a 10K, a half marathon at the end. So I'll keep you updated with that. The second meeting, which I ran straight to, was talking with a PA. I need a PA. I need some kind of help. I'm not really sure what help that I do need, but I certainly do need help. So I was just meeting up with a PA to see what kind of help she could help me with in my day-to-day and how it all works and stuff like that. So that's looking promising. And then I went to Sports Direct to check me out on the TV. Just like a lot of my life at the moment, waiting at train stations for trains, getting around in and out of London doing stuff. Can't wait to get to the gym though, which is a little deadlift day. So I've just worked my way up to 100 kilos, gonna stay there for 5 sets of 5 reps. Okay. Focus on me. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. Okay, made it to Friday. I'm feeling really stiff on those deadlifts. My hamstrings are on fire. I did some some circuits, some cardio after that, and some abs after that, but deadlifts was the main priority yesterday. Feeling good. Today, Friday, look at this clean shave. So it is the 1st of November, and for the first time ever, I am doing Movember, which is growing a mustache for charity, for, well, a men's charity. You may have heard it, Movember. So yeah, keep a look out for that on Instagram and see how the growth goes over the next couple of videos. I had a really interesting and exciting phone call this morning with my app development team. I have this idea with the Crockfit app to increase the community feel of it. Inside the Crockfit app is just you and you alone on your journey, but I would love to create well, I've avoided doing a Facebook group for so many years in Crockfit, and now I want to create what a Facebook group does, but inside the Crockfit app. So I want a timeline. I want people updating their statuses, their photos, when their last workout was and what they did. People can like and comment, and I can give advice. I can be very present and talk to everybody all at once. So I've been talking to them about how to develop that, and it looks like we're going to start the ball in motion. So let me know what you think about that Crockfit community feature of the Crockfit app, if you're using the Crockfit app at the moment, and whether you have any advice or things that you'd like to see in it, and whether you think it's a good idea. In the gym, here we are, training with Matt today, shoulder day, shoulders and arms hopefully. Happy Friday, Friday sesh. Is that my phone?
That light and now we feel it in a fire. When I get those glasses down, we bring the music higher. When I get that light and now we feel it.
Wow, what a glorious, glorious Saturday morning. Disgusting out here, cold, rainy, windy. Anyway, yes, Saturday morning. I don't have any plans today, which is rare. So I've got lots of work to do at home. Gonna go home, watch the Rugby World Cup final go on England. Good luck to them. And yeah, I just want to say that I'm pretty motivated at the moment. I'm training well, I'm eating well, and I'm probably going to be doing a photo shoot in mid-December time. And to be motivated, motivation isn't easy, you know it isn't. Motivation goes up and down. But when you have a goal and when you're working towards something which is scary enough that makes you take action every single day, like a photo shoot in 6 weeks or something, that's what gets you through the motivation every single day. And without that photo shoot in place, it'll be easy for me to just have a cheat weekend and then carry on. So having that urgency, that intensity is so important. And so many people don't put those mini goals in their life and then wonder why they can't stay motivated. So that's a big tip for you. And no, you're not all going to be working towards a photo shoot, because that's not normal, but there are always something, whether that's a wedding, a holiday, or the fact that we're coming up to Christmas. You know what the Christmas period is like. It's full of shit food, full of drink, full of busy time, so it's tough to get to the gym, and it's always so motivating to get in as best shape as possible before that period, so then you limit the damage caused during that period. So there are always these things we're working towards, but keep them in your mind every single day. Make it your goal. Bit random, but pretty nutritious. 4 eggs, got some lentils and spinach, and lentils are an incredible way to get some protein in if you're vegetarian or vegan. So happy Sunday, quick little physique update today. This morning I was 77.8 kilos, which is good. It feels good to be in and out of the 77, 78 range. My goal for next week is to start seeing 76 kilos whilst also maintaining / growing muscle, which I certainly am. DOMs are lasting ages this week, so I know that my work capacity isn't like it used to be, so I'm still keeping my calories up at 2,500 with 30-40% protein, and trying to just get that sleep up as much as possible so I can get leaner, which I certainly am, but also growing muscle. So watch this space and keep watching these vlogs. Making progress in the gym is often about repeating the same things over and over again. And a lot of people think it's about having humongous amount of variety and shocking the body, but of course variety has to occur, and variety does come in training. However, you need to give the body a chance to repeat the same things over and over again with a progressive overload, whether that's more weight, more reps, or more frequently, to give the body a chance to experience what it's like to get stronger and stronger at something and better at something, which is why it's so important to follow a program where that progressive overload is structured and put into your routine, rather than just doing a mixture of everything all of the time. And that is why I repeated the workout I did last week, which is that Chelsea CrossFit workout, which is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups and 15 squats. And I did this so I could see if there was, first of all, any difference in how hard it was. Could I do it easier? Was it going to be as hard? And secondly, how quick it takes me to recover from it. How much DOMs and muscle soreness will I have after doing it? So that's really a great way of seeing how your fitness progresses, repeating the same thing and measure by how hard it is and how quickly you can recover. And I can tell you now, it was 10% easier. So let's see how the recovery goes. So a very interesting way to finish off this week. We have 100 men at an event called Answering the Call. We're doing some breath work and some ice bath. Are you ready? Well done, buddy. Well done.
Nice, guys. The next round, gather round, and when you're ready, step inside. All the way. Exhale. Exhale. All the way. No hesitation. Sit down. Exhale. Exhale. Breathe out. Breathe out and let go. Long breath.
In a fire, when it gets so dark this time we bring the music higher.
Ready, slowly stand up. Take a jump to slowly step in the stand.
You're a pro in this. I'm shaking. It's a real mental battle to, well, you don't know how long 2 minutes is, so it's conscious. Like, somebody next to me got out and I was like, that could be me. I'm very tempted, and it's just a mental battle to say no, don't do it, breathe and just see it out. Not you today, Ben.
Charles, like, get off your vlog, I want your towel.
I know. Yeah, go on, buddy, go on, go on.
You go first.
No, I'm enjoying the tingles, actually.
I know, it's actually quite nice.
So, just warming up now, and we're gonna have a talk from Ben, my friend, and then we're gonna do some breath work. Wow, what an incredible afternoon. A very different afternoon, and something very rare that you'd see 100 men all together in a room, sharing stories, being vulnerable and being courageous. It was incredible. And the ice bath was freaking painful. That was so painful. A real mental challenge. If you haven't tried any Wim Hof methods before, then research it, give it a go. There's a whole list of benefits to ice baths. Too many for me to list. But for me, it was a real mental challenge, and probably one of the hardest things I've done recently. And simply putting yourself out there and doing something that you don't want to do has some powerful parts to it as well. It makes you realize that you can achieve so much, that you can do things that are uncomfortable, and doing it and taking on the challenge amongst other men at the same time was amazing. You saw all the red marks. It was that cold. Anyway, back home now. I hope that video was entertaining and inspiring for you. If there was one bit of value right at the end, there is push yourself outside your comfort zone, and challenge yourself, challenge your mind, challenge your body, because you can achieve so much. Gonna sit down now, just picked up a Nando's takeaway, chicken rice and some veg, and then start the fresh week tomorrow. Thanks for watching, see you later.